The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
He was contracted to kill.
Oh, well, of course we know that, madam. The guard captain said so.
Yes.
A rumpled scruffiness enters your field of vision. Sort of hands deep and tucked into his belt, thumbs over the top. Fat assassin.
Yes.
Huh. Why?
Yes, does it say who?
Oh no, I meant why wouldn't you hire a fit guy?
Because they could get close.
Not too close. I mean, his waistline will keep him a certain distance. I'm not sure he could stout past it. Anyway, I'm going to have to ask you to step away. I've got my own investigators to come sniff around.
Wait, check it. No.
This is volumes?
Yeah.
Yep.
The scruffiness field.
I know. I'm just...
Just like somehow he slouched on nothing.
Sulan, check his wrist and hand.
What part of back away did am I talking Burman? What's going on here?
Sorry, Commander. Sulan of Clan Goshen of the Conservative set.
Oh, hey. What's up?
Sorry for impeding on your investigation. He is an assassin. What Saphiro was alluding to is we found there was others that had markings on their wrists of hands or fingers.
Huh.
And they were...
Well, I mean, you could just pull the sleeve up, right?
If you allow... You did ask us to back up.
Yeah, I mean, that'll save me from having to bend over.
I'll pull them back up.
No. So you don't do the other arm because you're fairly...
Of course I do the other arm.
Yeah.
How many?
There's a one-fingered hand.
One finger.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Look at that.
We may
That's
wish to talk to you privately about this.
You know where my office is.
May you always find shade and water.
Neat.
Captain?
Altar boy.
His insignia is not saying captain though, is it?
What is this? Oh,
He's commander.
Yeah.
oh, he's commander. Okay, I thought he was captain.
No, that's the other guy.
That was the other guy.
Oh, so then commander is what he'd say. Commander?
We'll glide away.
The group reconvenes. The great hall has been opened and the banquet is beginning. You are all being swept through with no chance of escape. The press of people being what it is.
I mean,
A gallant young man wearing nice scale mail with like big brocaded sleeves up there, and he has a lovely cloak which is all the fine stitching of his house, which features a lion and another lion with a third lion between them being held up by lions. Walks over, his wavy blonde hair and sure smile, and he's like, "My lady." I hight Liam. Liam of House Garen.
Sulan of Clan Goshen of the Conservative set.
My mistake. I had thought you to be a noblewoman from fair Bermania. But I hear that you are pardon the term, Amazonian woman?
If that would be correct.
You have adapted to civilized society amazingly. Perhaps you will allow me a dance when it is time.
If there is time.
You do me great honor. Until then. Mighty cleric.
Of course.
Mighty cleric. and he'll saunter off. Whereas, like, didn't give me the time of day.
Does he know you?
Of course not. I'm not here often.
But then he may have seen you sitting beside your father, and that might have turned him away.
Well, anyway, protocols. Father, Sulan of the Casada Goshin. We've
met.
Very well. Saphiro, a cleric of Tor.
We have met.
Where was I during all of this meeting? And Hugh Mann, the monk I told you about. Yes, of course. My father, Duke Alex Winter.
It's an honour to meet you again.
What are you all up to? I saw you take something from the dead Baron. What was it?
It was this letter.
And the other thing? Ah. Berman. Interesting. The man was an assassin all along. Professional. I must bring this to the attention of the king, if you'll excuse me.
Of course.
Daughter, you will come see me before you leave. Of course, father.
So Sulan's got the what the fuck look on her face.
But Saphira would only notice that probably around this time as he turns back to her.
Sulan, you've gone as pale as I think it's possible for you to go.
Sulan's, are you alright?
How did your father read that?
You can read Berman.
It wasn't in Berman.
Yes, it was.
Wait, you can read?
I can read my language. I can't read.
Your language is Berman?
It wasn't in Berman.
Yes, it was. I can read Berman. I caught a glimpse. It's in Berman.
Oh,
So you can read it too. I didn't even look at the thing.
well,
Susan, you can read Berman!
it wasn't Berman.
Yeah, it was. Totally was.
Oh, I know. I know.
Is this to do with the blessing? Wait, do I know about that?
You don't.
No, never mind. Retract.
So noted.
It,
Right. Got my table around here somewhere.
Are you alright, Sulan?
have you got something else in Berman or another language?
I've got some Berman coins.
Please.
I'm going to pay Susan to read for you. Here you go. She'll hand you a Darsik.
And I'll perceive the coin.
You can't read that.
I can't read it?
Unless you can read Berman, which I know you can't.
I can't read this. I can't read Berman. I don't know what it says.
Curious.
Is there something special about that parchment?
Possibly, but I don't know. I'm glad he didn't ask about the other thing again.
He did, but...
He distracted, yes.
Yes.
And I will show you the two of them.
Okay, so I haven't actually seen what they are. I saw the bags.
Yep. No, that's the front.
Oh, that one is also there.
Yes.
Saphira.
Her blessing, yes.
No. She is a cleric of judgment and death.
Yes, so her blessing may have saved him. Death.
So you don't think this is...
Who killed them?
I don't know. Who did kill them?
Death.
Well, yes, but...
They're called Reapers.
The Reapers.
Actually, it was the same one.
Yeah, the Reaper did.
So, Vera, you would be aware that these things do leave those cards behind.
Yeah, yeah.
Because of the other
Normal
times.
assassins
We've
do
come
not do
across.
that.
We've come across these before. This
Yep.
isn't new.
Check season 2
Something.
all of
Would you
them.
like to see them?
Careful, there's Samo and vegetable cards. Taro.
Again, this hasn't happened for how long?
For a while.
For all you know, it's been happening constantly since you left.
It seems to only happen in major
Major events.
cities as well.
Which is a surprise that we didn't see it or hear of it in Romania.
We did. In the capital.
Ah, yes, we did too. Hermit.
Sulan's flustered, obviously.
Yeah.
And there's nothing we can do about it then.
No.
Let's just be happy that the attempt has been and gone and the king is safe.
Had the it's done. So the king has asked us to take some rights down to Radcliffe as we
Okay.
leave.
Well, we will be travelling through there to take the boat for the south anyway, so...
Yes. This has left me quite flustered.
Yes. It's different.
Well, Roy, I would very much like to take you up on a dance when the time is right, if you will accept.
Of course I will.
She's looking expectantly at the monk.
Excellent.
No, I won't be asking him to dance. Because
I
it's
don't know,
not
I think you and Saphira would make an awkward couple on the floor.
because
You'd
it's
be-
not polite for me to ask him to dance. It is not the done thing.
Of course
I
not.
thought you were dancing with that young gentleman who came by earlier.
At some point, yes.
I did get you a dance card.
Why is it half filled?
There are many young men who are too embarrassed, and as a travelling companion, it is of course appropriate for me to act as an intermediary.
Check your sleeping clothes.
I don't wear clothes, stupid.
I know.
Flush.
Except on the road, of course, because, you know, as it turns out, one of our people on watch was reading books all night.
Don't remind
Sometimes
me.
I wake up and sweats thinking about that.
That was horrifying. Reckless. That's okay. He didn't know. He didn't know.
He thought he was capable of paying attention to books and any noise would rouse him.
No, he didn't know he had to watch. He just thought he had to be up.
Wait, I just thought
that's literally the conversation you guys had.
I just thought he figured that reading...
No, he just thought he had. Oh, what am I watch? Well, I might as well do something. What? He didn't understand.
I just have to be awake.
Oh,
That's the point, right? Just I'm the person who is awake. That's how that conversation went down.
Poor Ed.
I know you're a part.
When I get him out of that amulet, I'm going to kill him.
I thought you realised that. That's why I woke everyone up that
I
day.
am joking.
You-
Your right shuffles towards buffet table a little closer. Casually leans arm on it so he can scurry down.
Runs onto the buffet table and surreptitiously hides behind a big cake.
The cake is now hollow.
Well, I mean, obviously Scribbles understands that a rat running around on the table would cause a stir, so he's stealthing. I should roll his hide in shadows.
Well, he's got... Isn't it really super high because he's so tiny most people don't even get
That's
it?
the bonus.
It's 95.
Which I believe
Most of that actually comes from size bonus and dexterity. So, yeah. Yeah, so he sort of fades away. You lose sight of him amongst all the things. Eventually, the crowd gather together as someone taps the thing, and the king's like, "Let us drink and be merry, everybody." And everyone's like, "Hear, hear!" And then the dancing band strikes up. Dancing happens. People move around and start consuming and eating. You're approached by a litany
The first one on the list. The first one on the list.
Yeah. My name is Sir Baldwin. I am called that not just because my father was in the Baldwin family, but because I'm very bold and I win.
And what did you win last?
An arm wrestling competition with a man twice my size.
How big is he?
He's well, not that big. He's a slightly above average sized human male. So they're like 5'11" maybe? And he's like fairly big. He's clearly a belted knight. He's got the one shoulder cape thing and he's leering. And I believe I have the honor of my first dance with you.
Sulan of Klangoshan of Concerted.
An Amazon woman. I've never danced with one of them. It'll be an absolute delight to show you my manly civility.
Off onto the floor we go. Let's get a dex check out of you.
Is it an 18?
Yeah, it is.
Fuck! Ah! That's bang on my dexterity.
Oh my god!
So elegant, Sulan on the dance.
So elegant.
She dances like a noble woman. Saphira, you are approached by young women.
All of them.
They basically just like want you on the floor.
Okay, we'll go with them.
Also to dance.
Do I have to roll?
Yes.
Well, it's not great, but
Actually,
it's
think dancing
passed.
is
But you have
charisma.
dancing as well, though.
I do.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I actually think it's charisma. But, so roll that instead. In future, for everyone.
My dancing goes off Dex.
Oh,
I've
actually,
got
does it?
dancing,
Okay, so it
goes
is
off
Dex. Yay!
Yay! Gives me a chance. I got shit charisma.
I passed, but it wasn't a great pass. It was.
No, they don't care. Because they want sex. I mean, they're being subtle about it. But.
Not like the last time.
Am I? You're so strong. And so forth. Guess you can light the next candle. Even warriors inveigled onto the dance floor by young men who all look really weird because she's taller than them. Looks like it's a contest to see who is the best dancist. Bang on my dicks.
Ooh, nice. She would have dancing and etiquette too, though. so.
She does not have dance. She has performed. But she also does have Jack, so she can roll any skill that's reasonably believable. Oh wait, no, Swashbuckler also gets it. I think there's actually a few skill like things in the splat box that also get it. Anyway, yes, you move on into the night, eating and drinking and enjoying yourselves. I hope.
I have to dance
You
with
doing-
Roya.
Oh yes, let's go. Natural 20.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Safiro's pretty damn good too because it's
waste.
only one below his charisma. Plus he's got dancing, so it's
Dex check.
that's what I just.
No, you just said one below
You
your
said one
charisma.
below your charisma.
Sorry. Oh, true. It's Dex. Oh, true. So wait. No, it's perfect then because I've got dancing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, your Final Fantasy, was it 8? 9 that had that big ballroom dancing? Which one was it?
8.
8.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 8ing this shit, except without the fireworks, because, well, people are a little fireworks shy ever since the castle blew up. Also, what the fuck are fireworks? Mage lights? I don't know.
I have to see if Safiro does. Yes.
Don't be stupid.
He goes to lean in, but then backs away from Royal, and then goes embarrassed.
Easy, cowboy. She doesn't say cowboy. What would you say? Easy.
Farmer.
No.
Farmer.
That's basically what a cowboy was.
Easy, adventurer.
Oh.
You. Sulan's having fun. Sulan's dancing with you next, I'm assuming. Or was that Roya who was... No, Roya was the one who...
Yeah, right, it was.
Well, after her seemingly endless dance with Saphira, time returns. Let's go, human. Well, I've passed. It's not super great.
Alright. I can't. Is that a 13?
It's 13. Those are horrible dice.
Yeah, it's quite hard to read from far away.
Maybe,
Might swap out to the blue ones.
That's pretty decent, though, isn't it? For you?
Yeah, I pass. Under my 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go.
Figure it.
Yeah. Some hours pass. It is evening. Well, I suppose I should call it vespers. Things are starting to move into the more serious part of the night, and you'll be able to have the opportunity to escape. If you want.
Is the captain guy from earlier? Is he back or is he off doing?
Well,
Saphira won't escape. This is his
if no one else wants to
element,
dance with
essentially.
me.
So many.
I know. I'm trying. Problem
It's
is,
murder on the dance floor.
I can't leave while there's still a dance at the moment.
Okay. As so many men wish to impress you. On into the night it goes. Eventually, say around matins, it is appropriate to leave. The minstrels stop and have for a little while, and you could probably leave after your evening of super fun, happy times.
Who's
Night air is
who's still around at that point?
cool. There's a
Like
number of
anybody?
the younger nobility is still there.
So no, the king's
The king
long gone.
retired at around Compline.
Okay. I just want to make sure nobody super important was there, so to keep an eye on them. But yeah, no, I'll leave then.
I'll be leaving with them.
And I'll dutifully follow behind.
Roy will go.
Oh, come along.
He balls into your hand.
There you go.
Oh! Into the night, the cold night air.
Is Roya coming with us?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Not catching up with your father, or are you going to do that in the morning?
See him
before
before we go, presumably in the morning.
We need to be come back and to get the letters anyway.
Yes.
So how was your dance anyway?
I had fun. There's certainly more young noble men coming into their age than I remember.
I seemed to dance with just about everyone there.
You certainly did, didn't you?
Almost everyone.
Yes. Is there someone you would like to have danced with but did not?
I thought it would be just right. The right time, the right place, the right atmosphere. Something different. Because tomorrow it all goes back to the same.
That's great.
There we go. Off to Serenia soon. I've heard so many things about Serenia and their warm, sun-drenched everything. I'm looking forward to another warm place. Romania had a stuffy heat, but Serenia's seaboard. So I imagine there'll be some refreshing breezes. It won't be so muggy.
And the sea breezes are gorgeous, take away the heat on the hotter days. Very refreshing.
It'll be lovely, and it's very close to your home.
Crystal blue oceans.
It's not too far.
Do you often raid Serenia? I'm just curious. Oh.
Why wouldn't we?
Exactly.
I understand that the southern part of Serenia hosts some of the swarthier, adventurous type men.
I just smiled in this direction.
I have met a couple of suave Serenian men in my time.
But of course.
I'm looking forward to it. A land ruled by a queen. Very sensible. Wouldn't you agree, Sulan?
Very much so.
Very sensible. All the power and might of a nation safely in the hands of a responsible, clear-headed woman.
Well, it's kept them on the seas for many years, though, isn't it?
Serenian history, the country almost crumbled under various men rulers, and then it was
How unsurprising.
female ruler, queen, who turned the nation around
It's really only
and
logical.
improved diplomatic relations for Serenia with a lot of the other nations.
Without a hot-headed man squirting their man everywhere.
They have enough of those there, though.
You know, when you impart that information, it takes on a different connotation.
Well, there's still a long way to go, and
Yes, Talvalen. If we're
Talvalen-
going that way.
Yes, I definitely want to see what we can do about Adrian. In the very least, there might be some pertinent information there.
If anywhere has information, surely it's Talvalen.
And I do have a few.
Don't worry, Saphira, we'll
Contacts,
get
eh?
him back.
I hope so.
Thank you, Roya. Thank you, Sulan. And you did an excellent job, Hugh Man. I hadn't spoken to you yet, but you kept a very low profile. I don't think anyone suspected you at all.
I'll just do a like. One or two.
He's been given right for no harassment while he's in this country.
Still, it's probably best not to tempt fate and whip that cloak off.
Absolutely correct.
Well, there's having the right of no harassment and then inciting something, I imagine. King Stephen the First. Huh. Again, I mean. The mood definitely feels a lot better in town. I don't know if you felt it. Oh, Wajibu's here.
This,
Oh,
that trinket that I bought, King Stephen seemed to think it was a puzzle of some sort.
I thought there was something sus about it.
Adrian used to love Wajibu.
He still does.
Yes, of course.
Even if
you're
he
right.
is trapped in a magic amulet being used as some sort of cow.
Wait, what?
Well, like, I imagine that, like, he's trapped in that amulet being a wizard. She's, like, milking his magic out.
Saphira goes wide-eyed and waves his sheet.
I mean, we're going to rescue him, though, so don't worry. You can't kill a cow by milking it, right? I
don't know if the magic's the same.
I'm deeply concerned, Shepard.
Let's get back to the inn.
You can do that.
You alright, Sula?
It's just been a day. Very trying day.
And you still vexed by that assassination attempt?
The 2 assassination attempts.
2.